Okay. Hi. Hello, everybody. Okay. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tabitha Moyo, and I'm a Zambian PhD student studying in the Netherlands and in Belgium. In today's talk, I would like to address something that I think is really, really crucial before you ever decide to study and do your master's anywhere in the world. Before you decide to do a master's, you have to ask yourself these critical 3 questions. So you're done with your bachelor's and you're trying to figure out, like, what are you going to do with your life? Do you go straight into the working force, or do you do a master's? Do you work a bit and do you do your master's? One of the first important questions that I would ever ask anybody to ask themselves is, well, do you need a master's in the first place? There are a lot of careers that actually do not need you to do a master's if you're going to do them. And one of those careers could be social work. It could be politics. It could be a lot of careers even teaching. A lot of them do not require you to do your master's. Even with your bachelor's, they actually prefer your work experience. If that is the career path that you want, then you need to critically look at whether you need a master's. Is it necessary? Is it really needed for you? Or else you're just going to be wasting a lot of time getting all these degrees without it benefiting you for anything else in the future. Okay? That is the first question that I would ask. The second question you should ask yourself before you decide to do a master's: will the master's help you get into your career goal? Will it help you in the long term? Will it help you in the short term? In the sense that if you do your master's, is it gonna maybe perhaps help you in your pay? Is it, if your goal is to get a better pay, is a master's degree gonna help you get a better pay? If the answer is yes, then that could also be a reason why you would want to do a master's and why you should do it. But that shouldn't be the only reason, I think. I think there should be something more than that. It should be about your own self-gratification, also your personal development. If personal development is something that you want, that a master's then in that regard can really help you get to where you want to get. And if that is the reason that I think it would help, then I think about it really critically, The third reason is, do you have the resources? Do you have the money? Do you have the time for you to invest in your academic career? I think it is quite futile to already it's futile to apply for a master's when firstly you don't have the time for it. So let's say, for example, you're a man, you're a woman, you're a girl, you're a boy, and you are already in your career path that you want. Let's say you're already in fashion, you're already in theology, you're already a pastor, you're already something. And then you think, oh yeah, let me do a master's because, and then your job doesn't allow you to take time off, then already you know that is a parallel. That won't work, because then you don't have the time and you've not been given the time to step out of your work for you to continue. Does the master's program that you're about to go into allow you to do a block master's where you can work on the side and also study? Is it distant learning? Can it allow you to work on the side? And for a lot of people like me who have families, does it allow you to have enough time with your family while you also do your studies? So I think when you look at the resource of time, this is really, really important. Do you have the years on you that you're going to invest in your education during this whole period? I mean, it is a lot of time that you're going to spend in class, in books, in all of that. And you have to think about this very critically. The other question is, do you have the finances for it? Now, I know a lot of universities and a lot of schools actually do have scholarship programs in their school, but doing an education, doing a master's can be extremely expensive. And I think you have to think about this very critically if you have the finances. If, for example, both you and your partner are studying, if, for example, your family doesn't have the finances, you need to already start thinking about where are you going to get the finances for you to finance the study that you want to embark on. It could also work out that you could work a little bit, save up a bit, and actually do your master's if you've already answered point 1 and point 2, and you come to point 3. If point 1 and point 2 are an absolute necessity for you to get to your goal and you really need it for your career, then I would advise you work a bit, save up, and then do your master's, or apply for a scholarship. I think in my next video, I'm probably going to talk a lot more about on what scholarships are available here in the Netherlands for you to do your master's. But I think these are really critical questions that you should ask yourself if you're going to do a master's. I think it is, you could do it for the status, you could do it for, personal development only, you could do it for a lot of reasons. But I think if you cannot answer these 3 questions that I've brought before you, then I don't think you should do a master's, because then you're going to start something that you cannot finish, or you're going to start something that is already doomed from the start because you don't have the time, you don't have the money, or it's a situation where it's not necessary for you. So you're not even going to need it or use it, because it may be the jobs that you want, they just want someone with a bachelor's and you have a master's. So that's also going to play at a disadvantage for you, because then you don't have the work experience that you actually need. So I think about these questions and they will really help you out. In my next video, I'm definitely going to talk about what scholarships are available for you to study your master's. Thank you so much for listening to me talk. I hope this information was really helpful to you, and I hope that it helps you critically think about whether you really need a master's and whether it's something that you should pursue. And I'm hoping that it will really help you and will be productive to you. If you like this video, like and subscribe. See you in my next video. What scholarships are available in the Netherlands? Bye!